Yo, people, what's good? What's good? Deep in. I'm back. But y'all see that title, man. The intentions of your so-called friends. And I had to touch on that, man, because it's crazy how you get a lot of people, man, how we can misread a lot of people, man. Because we feel like we the best judge of character when it comes to certain people. And we don't got X-ray vision, man. What's going on, cuz? How you doing? And we don't got X-ray vision, so we can't see people's intentions when we see them. We don't always got that. We can't see it. So a lot of times we end up misreading people, but we do got to pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention to what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Especially to what they saying. You got to watch how people moving. At least I try to at all times. And paying attention is the best thing you can do, man, because it'll take you down a road where somebody can mislead you and something you thought they knew what they was talking about. That's why you have to learn to be a good judge of character. And a lot of times we not. And friends can do that. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like, you know what I'm saying, they can't help you, or they possibly can help you, but they don't know what the hell they talking about, they can't do nothing for you. Seek other advice. That's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? And we can get these things where we want some shit real bad, so we speak up on it. We ask our friend, like, yo, man, listen, this is what I want to do. And a lot of times we don't come to we got to come to the conclusion everything that's not meant for us to do, we can't do it. Everything is not meant for you to have. We might want it, but it's not meant for you to have it. You might pray for it, but you ain't willing to work hard enough to get to it. You dig what I'm saying? That's one thing. A lot of things ain't for us all the time. But if you want it to be for you, you're gonna have to practice that craft. You're gonna have to really earn it. You're gonna have to really want it. You know what I'm saying? Within practicing your craft for anything that you're doing, you gotta learn what not to do. First, you gotta go through it, because that's your experience. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work on the experience, man. You gotta go through some things to experience some things and what to do. But within that, you're gonna learn what not to do. You know what I'm saying? But when we tell our friends certain things, or our significant other, we don't think that these people are going to demean us and talk down about what we can and can't do, putting limits on our ceiling. That don't even make sense. It makes sense at the time because you feel like that person know you the best. They telling you something that seems realistic, but it's something that they can't do. You dig what I'm saying? Some people don't have the drive to do what you can do, right? Some people ain't got the drive to do, so they're not willing to put in that effort. You dig what I'm saying? So they're gonna tell you you can't do it because they can't do it. Excuse me, y'all. Camera. And when we give a lot of things to people, when we say a lot of things to people, man, when we giving people our ideas and shit like that, all we doing is giving them an open door to look at our closest failures. You know what I'm saying? They want to keep a close eye on what we doing, whether we succeed at it, but they looking at if we fail at it. And people pay attention more to your failures than they ever did your success, because they going at the end they gonna always say, "Yo, I was there in the beginning. I knew you could do it." Right? And that's cool. And that's all love. But some people got real hidden agendas because they can't do what you can do. And I'm not saying that everybody's like that. No, I'm not saying that. But you got some people out there, man, and it do come from those closest to you. That's like, yo, they looking with a magnifying glass. They looking, they waiting. Not to say that they told you so, But they can go behind your back and tell you, people, man, I knew they couldn't really do that shit. They was bullshit and they weren't really giving their full effort. Like they could have done better because they could have did it. That kind of shit right there, let me know they can't be around me. They can't. They can't be a part of my success. You know what I'm saying? Because don't nobody want to be a part of anybody's failures or have anything to do with their failures. But everybody want to be and everybody want to play with the winners. Everybody. Your ass fail or fuck up the first time, they out of there. Adios. But your ass succeed and make it big and hit big for whatever it is or the situation that you living in your life, they're going to be saying, yo, I was your day one, your A1 since day one. I'm there. I'm here. You're going to get that from people. You know what I'm saying? Everything you do is looked at with a judgmental eye. Everything. Whatever it is. And some people are there to just to listen. To look closely at whatever you do. Just to say they was there. I know the inside scoop. A lot of what I'm talking about is going to be always straight to the point. You dig? So I ain't really trying to dance around much. I'm just trying to give you a delivery about the intentions of people and who this could benefit. But you never know how people watching you and what you telling people. Like, for instance, sometimes your experiences can cause insecurities in other people. Some of us don't even look at it like that. And I had to step back and take a look when I said it to myself or when I heard it. And you don't look at it like that sometimes. You're looking like, how can my experience cause insecurity in somebody else? But it can. Think about if you traveling all over the place. If you got a passport, people looking at, well, damn, this motherfucker always traveling. Not me personally, but it could be. Or it could be you. They're looking at like, damn, I can't do that. Or you, I don't know, home decor. You're very creative. You're imaginative. You know what I'm saying? That's your business. People say, yo, I could do this. I could do this better than him. I could do this better than her. But you ain't tried it. You ain't did shit to put forth the effort to do anything. So don't try to critique me and shit that I've done. If you ain't done it. If you ain't tried it. If you a friend of mine, sit there and listen and help. Don't tell me some shit that you could do if you ain't applying. If you ain't part of the solution, you part of the problem. Straight like that. I can sit there and say that. You got people in your life that you can sit there and say that too. You know what I'm saying? Now, I could sit here and let you vent to me. Now, when you ask me for advice, I'll give it. We all need to learn that. You got to know when somebody's venting to you. You got to know when somebody's asking you for advice. So I can sit here until you ask me, what do you think about this? Or how should I go about this? But some people are just listening. They're not there to give you no insight on how you can go about it better. They just keeping a close eye on your success, or they keeping a close eye on your failures. Right? But if they can't give us nothing, what's the first thing we do? We don't do nothing. A lot of times we don't go through it right away. We don't face our problems. First thing we do in this information age is what? We Facebook our problems. You don't face your problems, you Facebook them. You letting the world know now that you can't do this, you can't accomplish this because this is there. Now you letting the whole world know your roadblocks. And people will use that against you. You dig what I'm saying? And I've seen it. And it's like, damn, people do it. You look on your timeline, you be looking like, why the fuck is everybody Facebooking all these problems? And the first thing they say when you address them on it, you don't know me. This ain't my real life. Then why you putting it up? You giving people, you giving people uh something to look at. Them is your words. Them is your words type. So this is how I see you. You dig what I'm saying? This is how I see you. And some people that don't even know you, what they'll do, they'll go through your family. Because what? You got a soft spot for your family. So you talk to your family because you feel like they ain't gonna really do nothing to say nothing. They really got your best interest at heart. Because they know they know a family friend of a friend. You know what I'm saying? And that's how your business get out there. So you got a soft spot for them, and that's how people get to know your business. So you even got to be thoughtful of who you telling, even your family. You know what I'm saying? Not because they're gonna go run their mouth about X, Y, and Z. It's for the fact that they willing to. I mean, because y'all may have mutual friends, and your name may just come up. And you're like, see, I told you that nigga wasn't about that. I told you she wasn't about that. Couldn't do this, couldn't do that. That's how people is. And them same intentions will get people removed from your life. You dig what I'm saying? The intentions of friends, known or unknown, can drag your name through the mud and possibly can leave you exposed to shit that they not doing. You know what I'm saying? To hate. Because they not doing it. But listen, that's my time. I just wanted to go on a quick one real quick. Real quick. But y'all know, man, like, share, subscribe. Spam the like button. Like, dislike, whatever. Trying to get the video recommended, whatever the case is. Y'all do what y'all do. Y'all be blessed, people, and I'm out.